The way that us humans use goals and create goals can not always be in a healthy way. Today I wanted to bring in this idea of checkpoints instead, which might be a healthier way for all of us as society to progress in the very best way possible. Oftentimes I myself create goals based off of insecurity, like, oh, I don't have this thing and I want this thing. Okay, so now I'm going to work towards this thing that I don't have that I think will fulfill me in some way. That is kind of how I believe that all goals are created, and which kind of makes the whole direction of goals based out of lack and insecurity. That right there is not what we want, and that's not going to give us the result to our best self, even with the thing. A lot of people in their heads, they think to themselves with these goals, like, once I have the thing, like, I will be happy. Once I have X, Y, and Z, I will be good and things will be good for me. That actually is a very unhealthy mindset for a lot of us. It creates this feeling of lack and this thing that we need to get something because we don't have the thing. And that right there is going to take us away from what we have right now in this present moment. Is we forget to account for the version of ourselves with the thing after we've gotten the thing and we didn't know how to feel. That's what happens when you set a goal and you get it and you finally ask yourself, okay, now what? Now I don't feel fulfilled after. I don't feel satisfied. That's what I'm here to help you fix and help you maintain a healthier way of achieving the desires that you want. Hello, you guys. Welcome to my podcast, Sam Says, where I give you my 2 cents on the world that we live in based on my own life experiences, and then you can always just take it or leave it. By the end of this video, if you learned something, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Anyways, let's get right into it. Why am I making this video in the first place? I want everyone to get whatever they want out of this life, but I also want everyone to get what they want out of this life in a healthy way, in a way where they're genuinely satisfied with the life. When you hear those stories about famous people or really rich people and they get the things and they have everything that they want, but they're still not satisfied, in a way relating to this. Here are some of the reasons why we should not have goals, but rather checkpoints for ourselves. What are goals? Goals are basically this thing and this idea that we have in our head. We want this thing, or we're working towards this thing. Do the work, we put the work in, and then we get the thing. Oftentimes, those goals that we set in our head are based out of lack. For example, the most basic one, I want to lose 10 pounds. Okay, I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to eat healthy, and then I'm going to lose 10 pounds. 10 weeks later, you lose 10 pounds. You still feel like crap. It's like, oh, yay, I lost 10 pounds. But now you kind of have to think to yourself, I lost 10 pounds. Now what? That right there is the thing that we forget to account for. Basically, we forget that there is a version out there of us that has that goal. I can literally give you an example in my own life where I wanted to lose weight and get really lean in the gym. I finally got lean and it's never enough. It's never going to be enough. It got to a point where I was never satisfied with the way that I looked, even though I looked really well. During that time in my life, I looked amazing. And I look back on photos and I'm like, damn, like in those moments, I was never satisfied. What goals do is they create this lack and this distance between you and what you want. When you create this idea of what you want out of lack, you will never get the thing that you want. And you might have it physically, it might show up in your physical, but you won't ever feel satisfied because the thing that you want, the goal that you have in your head, is associated with a feeling. If I lose 10 pounds, I will feel good. If I make $10,000 this month, I will feel secure. If I get this girl, I will feel like the man. It's always based off of a feeling. Every single goal that you have is literally based off of a feeling, and you're chasing the feeling that is associated with the manifestation of the goal. You picking up what I'm putting down? So if you create this goal in your head, whatever it is, you want to make 10K, you want to lose 10 pounds, that goal right there is creating distance with you and what you want. That distance right there, I promise, is always going to stay at arm's length. Because this is the important part. You already have the thing. You already have the thing. And the goal itself creates the separation between you and the thing and the feeling that you want. You already have the thing and you can already feel the thing inside of you, and it will eventually unfold into the thing that you were looking for. And a rich man gets the power, the money, the fame, and success really fast. In some cases, people will literally go crazy. Like, they won't know what to do with all this money. They got what they wanted, but now they're in that now what situation. Like, what do I do now with all this money? Like, I'm gonna go spend it on girls. I'm gonna go spend it at the club. I'm gonna buy a fancy car. That's because they had this distance between what they wanted and what they have right now. That itself made them dissatisfied, and they're chasing this feeling that they're never going to be able to get, because it starts with the present moment. Remember, these goals create an end. They create a distance to get to and then an end. And we as humans are still going to live after that goal is completed. Another thing about goals is they kind of create this like high with the embodiment, and it's like, oh, I got the thing. This is great. Life is great. I'm so happy. And then as time goes by, you kind of think to yourself, okay, I got the thing, like, what's next? You know? And then you're like, well, what's next? Like, what's next? You don't know. You don't know what's next. We're still programmed, even when you get the thing, to still have that distance from it. Like, you're still chasing the thing, even though you have it. And that's why you're not satisfied, because the thing that you're chasing is the feeling. Got that guy, but now he treats you like shit, and you're confused. I've been there, guys. Like, don't worry. Like, trust me, I know. You were looking for the feeling that you thought was associated with this guy. Now you're in the now what era. The now what stage kind of makes you remember that this was never what you wanted. You wanted the feeling associated with the thing, but that thing never actually gave you that feeling. That feeling always starts right now in this present moment. You need to feel that satisfaction right now without the thing. And that's why goals are not healthy for us, is because they create this separation between us and the thing, but it starts with us feeling it first. It starts with the feeling first. And if you can feel the thing now, it will show up later. Boom. Moving on to replacing our lovely goals with checkpoints. I love checkpoints. Checkpoints really change the way that I look at the world around me and the things that I desire myself. What you want to do with these checkpoints is you want to create a whole direction. And this direction is kind of like where you want to go and where you can see yourself. I want to lose 10 pounds. Well, I'm going to go in the direction of losing 10 pounds and simply just see where it takes me. That's that's the key. And with the direction that you're going, you have these checkpoints right there. These checkpoints are the things that show up in your physical world. You're going in the direction of trying to get healthy and lose 10 pounds. Well, now you lost 10 pounds, and that is one of your physical checkpoints that showed up for you. You're not really stuck in this now what stage. You don't have that here. And let's keep moving in this direction, keep moving forward and progressing with this timeline, because there is no destination. The thing about goals is you're limited to that end goal. The thing about direction and checkpoints is they're limitless. You can go in that direction forever until you want to stop. The more you keep going down that direction, the more checkpoints are going to keep showing up in your life. The deeper you go, the better those checkpoints are going to be for you. Say you want 10K, that's your goal. Let's change that in a way where I want to go in the direction of becoming financially stable. First, you need to have that feeling of feeling financially stable right now by setting that intention and the direction. Okay, so now we're in the direction of making 10K, and we're working, we're doing the work, and we finally got that 10K. Holy shit, like, it's here, it's in my bank account, we did it. Now we're not in this now what stage. We're in the, oh my god, I did it, I finally did it, I'm so proud of myself, thank you god. Now let's keep moving forward and see where this timeline takes me. There is no end. You just keep moving forward, and those checkpoints are those manifestations showing up that you are on the right direction, you are getting the things, and you feel it in yourself, like, oh my god, this direction that I chose, like, it's real, it's happening right now, it's unfolding right now in the present moment, and you're already getting the things, and these checkpoints kind of just reaffirm that these things are happening. Another thing about checkpoints is they create this connection between you and the direction, and it kind of gives you this mindset of, I already have the thing in this direction, and I just need to simply do the work and let the thing unfold the way it's supposed to. Once you choose a direction, you kind of go in the direction, see where it takes you. It kind of gives you this open-mindedness, and it allows yourself to always have that room to grow and learn and keep going and moving forward. And you're almost in this like student mindset with the direction that you choose, because again, like, you're always going to be learning now because you're on this limitless timeline, which is kind of great for you, and it always allows you to learn new things, even if you're in so deep in the direction. Directions and checkpoints, they kind of give you this certainty that you're already on the right track. There is no uncertainty. There is no lack. And to kind of sum it all up and reiterate what I was trying to say, checkpoints and directions have unlimited amount of success. They give us the space to not want to stop. They give us the space to keep going for as long as you like. Checkpoints are simply just the physical manifestations of certainty that you are on the right direction. And it gives us the mindset that the things that we desire and the direction that we're taking are always going to bring us closer to those desires by feeling and knowing that they're already on its way to us right now if we simply just keep going down that direction and allowing the physical world to simply unfold the way it's supposed to so that it can show up for us. Goals themselves create this separation. It'll never bring us closer to the thing that we're looking for, which is the feeling associated with every checkpoint that you have. But the direction already is the feeling. So, in conclusion, I hope you all learned something. This is my very first episode. Let me know what you think. And I hope the thing that you can take away from all of this is that the things that you desire, they already exist. It starts with feeling that thing that you desire, having it, feeling it, finding gratitude in it in this present moment, and then going in the direction where the thing exists and just allowing it to unfold. Whereas goals will kind of, you look at them from a distance and you're chasing that feeling, you're doing the work, but you're not feeling the thing right now in the present moment, and it gives you that distance and that lack. And if you go down the direction of just having a set goal and then having that end, you're always going to be dissatisfied because, and you never knew the feeling of having it in the first place, so you simply can't accept the goal. All right, my lovely people, I think I'm going to close out with that. If you learned anything from this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I would love to hear your feedback in the comments. And also, don't forget to follow my Instagram and my YouTube. And I would love for all of you to share your own directions and checkpoints in the comments. And I guess I'll share mine. I guess mine is probably social media. I just want to see where it takes me. I feel like I have a lot of ideas that I want to share. And if it helps, like, simply one person, boom, checkpoint completed. You know what I'm saying? With that said, I'm going to close out, and I will see you all in the next one. Mwah. So, oh, my freaking mosquitoes, man. They're freaking eating up my legs now, but